Hey, do you think there is any difference between drinking a can of cola and eating a spoon of sugar? I think there is, because besides sugar, Coke contains flavors, food colorants, phosphoric acid and lots of other stuff. Everyone has seen the legendary picture where the amount of sugar in Coke is measured by sugar cubes. The weight of each cube is 2 grams, and if we build a beautiful pyramid from them, we will get the following picture, at least if to use the unchecked data from the internet. And today we are gonna either prove or expose it. The label says that the amount of sugar is the biggest one in the list of ingredients, just water coming before it, but the official info from Coca-Cola Inc. says that 100 grams contains 9 grams of sugar. And according to our official info, to check it we need a pot and a cooker. We took 330 milliliters of cola and poured it into the pot to boil it. When the drink boils, the extra water will evaporate, and the rest will be left at the bottom of the pot. This is the sugar itself, plus some flavors, colorings and some other mixtures. In some time the liquid thickens and sooner or later turns into the thick caramel, although it looks more like shoe polish or oil. When the liquid evaporates completely, we put the rest onto the baking paper and place it into the freezer. Our next guinea pig is the second popular drink, Fanta. It has to go through the same procedure, the liquid evaporation. But this time, in the process, we saw that colorants separated together with the foam, and Fanta itself became almost transparent. The foam tasted like concentrated Fanta, and the liquid was tasteless, just very sweet. As a result, we got the same caramel. Again we use the baking paper and put it into the freezer. Once again we do the same with the Sprite. It has no colorants at all, so that's why it boiled in a very spectacular way, but at the same time it smelled weird, either like ground or damp. The Sprite caramel was the nicest one, as if it was created for that. We have half an hour to wait until it freezes. Let's talk about the harm of sugar and why everyone is so afraid of it. Someone considers it to be a legal drug, and others believe that substance is quite harmless. If we trust the open sources, the daily norm of sugar for an adult is 50 grams. But is it a lot or no? One banana, for example, contains about 10 grams of sugar, one orange about 7, and one apple 5. But the difference is that eating fruits we also get a lot of vitamins, which sodas don't have. Almost everything we eat contains sugar, even a pack of salty crackers has 5 to 7 grams of sugar. And now let's take the result of our experiment and put it to the coffee grinder. The plan is the caramel will be ground and become crystals of sugar. And actually it worked out. This is how much sugar a can of Coke has got. Let's weight it. 40 grams. By the way, it's almost the daily norm, and it's just one cola can. Let's calculate the amount of sugar in 100 grams of Coke, and the number is 11 grams. This is 1.5 grams more than it was stated, and we took into consideration all the losses. What about Fanta and Sprite? We did the same thing with them, but before tasted it. And they are like Sprite candies with a very concentrated taste. The amount of sugar was about the same it was stated, about 30 grams of sugar each drink. It is 10 grams less than Coke has. So, it means those pictures with sugar cubes are true? Yep, and more, if we build a pyramid for the biggest cola bottle, we will get such a pile of sugar. There are 220 grams here, and it's 4 times more than a daily norm. So the Coca-Cola really has lots of sugar, and a small bottle is enough to exceed your daily norm. Honestly, after I saw this with my own eyes, I lost any desire to consume Coke. But one more interesting question is left. Is it true that Cola Zero has no sugar? Let's use our familiar method with evaporating the liquid. Cola Zero evaporated faster and didn't leave any thick syrup. Just at the very end there was a small amount of stuff left at the bottom. I suppose these were food colorants, flavors, sweeteners we were talking about. If we again put some water into this pot and stir it, we will get the same Coke. Then why is Cola Zero so sweet? And is it true that it's less harmful without sugar? This question is debatable, cause in such sodas they often use sweeteners. And they are not the same as, for example, natural stevia. By the way, it's 5 times sweeter than sugar. But the same as aspartame, that are not studied enough and are forbidden in many countries. We managed to buy a bit of it to check if it's true that it's 100 times sweeter than the sugar. So, zero Coke is not useful, but for sure I would rather drink it than the regular one. Also, many of us prefer juices, stating that they are less harmful than sodas. In the list of ingredients of the cheapest one there was added sugar. The more expensive one was kind of 100% natural. Let's check it. We poured this premium juice into the pot, and in a couple of minutes we noticed an interesting thing. The juice started to separate exactly like Fanta, and in some more minutes we saw just the thick syrup at the bottom. Also, we checked ultra premium juice for $10, and it didn't let us down. That one didn't have sugar for real, only fruit pulp. So, these are the conclusions. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video and watch the next one. Thank you for watching and bye!